One of the most common errors that speakers today make is talking as if their stage is all about them. It can be intoxicating. You're standing up there with an entire audience ready, willing, and excited to hear from you and listen to your ideas. Yet, your ideas only have value in as much as they contribute value to your end audience. Fail to connect with that audience, and your idea, from their perspective, will lack value. As speaker, this means that we need to find a way to go about building our presentation to connect with that audience. Part of this, as we discussed in a previous video, comes down to our structure, which we use at Present Impact through the presentation hourglass. But there is another side to this coin, and that side is the language that you use to address your audience. As speaker, we need to do two things in order to ensure that our language connects best with our audience. That being, 1, learn your audience's dialect. 2, practice inclusive speech. Now, every group, no matter how large or small, has a dialect that is unique to them. They have turns of phrases, colloquialisms, idiosyncrasies that we might see as strange or different, but they see as common. For us, this means that even though we have developed patterns of speech that are comfortable and familiar to us, we need to adapt those patterns of speech in order to connect best with that end audience. On another level, it also shows your dedication to your audience, that you have taken the time to learn their colloquialisms, learn their dialect, in order to communicate best with them. This allows you to connect with your audience on a very human level beyond the scope of the technical information within your presentation. Now, the second part of this is practicing inclusive speech. This involves 2 shifts. 1, a pronoun shift, moving from I to we. 2, a possessive shift, moving from mine to ours. Now, this is important because it changes the perspective that your presentation takes. It reframes it from a versus you perspective, looking at how you have an idea and how your audience can learn from that idea, to a with you perspective, looking at your idea as a combined effort, connecting it with your audience and ensuring that they see the value to them. Your audience is only going to care about something that is explicitly made relevant to them. Partially, we do this through context in our presentation structure, but then throughout our presentation, we need to adapt our language to ensure that our audience feels connected to our idea throughout the presentation. It's the difference between telling our audience, this is my idea that you can learn from, relative to telling our audience, this is an idea that we can both benefit from and grow together.